Welcome back, and today we're talking about Accountant 2. So, yes, they made a sequel to the movie where Ben Affleck does math and murders. So, who says he can't multitask? Let's talk about what actually works in this movie, and surprisingly, there's a lot, and some stuff doesn't. So let's first start off with Jon Bernthal and Ben Affleck. This brotherly bond. They bring this weird Ben Affleck socially deranged chemistry with Jon Bernthal that really makes it work. So every time they're on screen together, the pacing slows down just enough to let the scenes breathe. But instead of dragging it, it feels like you're watching two emotionally constipated action figures learn how to hug. And it's actually great. So, what do I mean by that? Like genuinely you feel their connection and it adds real emotion thread that first film kind of hinted at but we wanted. The problem is the action in the movie. It kicks off with a vibe that's very much like the first one, slow burn, methodical, a little bit wait, what's happening, but in a good way. You sense the pacing early on and it gives you time to sink back in. Grab your popcorn, maybe open a spreadsheet if you really want to roleplay this character. But where this movie really stumbles harder than someone trying to do algebra in the dark is the villain, the antagonist. He's meh. And when you have a villain that's just meh, that kind of leads to where the story's going. I'm not going to spoil anything, but there's a twist, there's a reveal, but it's kind of just like, oh, that's what we're doing. All right. Then it's convoluted, borderline shrug worthy. Definitely not as compelling as the first film setup. The villain feels like a deleted scene from a better villain's backstory. What saves it though, like it's not all bad for sure. Two words or two names: Jon Bernthal, Ben Affleck. Let's throw in basically their dynamic. This is what is really like fun. Bernthal brings the dry brute force comedy, like he's Punisher who's forced to act nice and his family survived, and it's Ben Affleck and he wants to get in touch with him. He's a hitman, he's intense, but he's also got this unintentionally funny uncle type of vibe. The energy they bring for both of them, like their bromance, is really great. Like the social disability factor, for some reason, I feel like he was more social in the first movie, but they amp it up whenever he's with Jon Bernthal. But it's kind of fun, like the banter between them. That's what really makes this movie enjoyable. Their characters, the story is just average, but the way they are, you enjoy watching them go through this. And that's kind of the good thing and the problem with the film. The action is what this movie, I know some people were looking for, but I would say you're looking more for like a fun comedy a little bit with Ben Affleck, Jon Bernthal. That's what you're gonna get more of, while the action is put to the back burner. Sure, it has its moments, some solid takedowns, some nice choreography at the ends. I noticed small things you'll see that they definitely put the effort into. But if they had made the story and the villain reveal a little bit cooler, like a little bit build up, it would have been better. Like the story, I'm not even saying it's bad, it's just average. It's slow paced. You're just like, okay, cool. I guess this is going on. So, what would I really say about this movie? If you're going to the theater for this movie, I kind of wouldn't recommend it. I think you might end up saying it's a 6 or 7 because theater wise, it's just like, oh yeah, cool. There's some cool scenes. The banter was cool. But I think this is more of a movie that you would be rather at home watching, maybe getting some pizza, some popcorn yourself. Then you'd be like, it's an 8 out of 10 just because it was enjoyable. But it's a little too slow paced. The action's nothing where I was like, I needed to see that in theaters. So if I had to give this a streamline review, I'd give it a 7.5 just because the story's but the brothers, the comedy, Jon Bernthal, they're really enjoyable. It's definitely something I would say stream instead of going to theaters. I know that doesn't sound great, but trust me, it's definitely an enjoyable watch, just maybe not a theater watch. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I appreciate you watching. Like and subscribe if you like the video, and tell me what you think. Do you think that the story was better or worse than what I thought? See you at the next movie.
No,